A new spin on a Willy Wonka hitting theaters along with a new film starring Bradley Cooper called Maestro.
Our movie man Dino Lalli shares his reviews on the two new films.
The original movie was released in 1971 based on what ended up being one of the best-selling children's books of all time. The remake came in 2005, so here comes the latest version of the legendary chocolatier. This one is simply called Wonka.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Starring Timothy Chalamet as the lead character, Wonka tells the story of how the world's greatest inventor, magician, and chocolate maker became the beloved Willy Wonka we know today. So all of this happens around 25 years before the story told in the book. Chalamet recently confirmed this Willy Wonka is certainly different from the two prior versions we knew from the Roald Dahl books, where he has had decades of success, and he's giving away his factory for one reason or another.
This Willy Wonka is the story of the beginning of Willy Wonka and the ambitious young chocolatier who hasn't made it yet, who's full of ambition, full of joy, full of a hat full of dreams, but isn't quite where he wants to be yet.
Paul King, the writer-director of the Paddington films, wanted to put together a mix of mayhem and emotion, all told with heart and humor, and a message that's pretty straightforward.
The message of Wonka is to never give up on your dreams, and it's meant sincerely and heartfelt. It's not some tired Hollywood idea that we're trying to sell you, and it's got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with Paul King, the writer-director, who's come up with a very clever origin story for Willy Wonka.
How does Tiddles want to spend all his time chasing after mailmen?
Wonka also stars Oscar winner Olivia Colman, Keegan-Michael Key, Kayla Lane, and Hugh Grant. The movie is rated PG.
If summer doesn't sing in you, then nothing sings in you. And if nothing sings in you, then you can't make music. Something she told me.
Bradley Cooper spent 6 years developing Maestro as a film. He is the co-writer, director, and stars as the acclaimed conductor Leonard Bernstein. This is not a biopic per se, but the main focus is on the relationship and 25-year marriage of Bernstein and his wife, Felicia. She was a star in her own right on the Broadway stage. Now, nothing is held back in this film, including Bernstein's own bisexuality and attraction to younger men. His wife knew everything. It's a fascinating portrait and a complex story told very well. Who steals the film, in my opinion, is Carey Mulligan, who portrays his wife. Now, this is a very good film that is in select theaters right now and will soon move to Netflix December the 20th. It's rated R. I'm Dino Lalli, Oklahoma's own News 9.